Part 2. The verb to work with all subject pronouns. In Arabic, most verbs come from a three-letter root. For example, the verb يعمل, to work, comes from the root عين, mim, lam. These three letters carry the core meaning of the verb, in this case, work. The root letters of the verb usually stay the same. To show who is doing the action, Arabic adds prefixes, suffixes, or both to the verb. These added letters are called letters of increase, حروف الزيادة. The letters of increase in Arabic are ألف, سين, تاء, ميم, واو, نون, ياء, هاء. It's important to learn and even memorize the letters of increase because you'll see them in most Arabic verbs. These letters help us build verbs from the root. They tell us who the subject is, the object of the verb, the tense, past, present, or future, the gender, masculine or feminine, and whether it is singular, dual, or plural. Now, let's learn how to conjugate the verb to work in the present tense with all subject pronouns in the three forms: singular, dual, plural. Then we'll use each form in simple sentences so you can clearly see how it works in real context. Let's look at these examples. Our first group are all in the singular form. These words all share the same three-letter root, عين, mim, lam. But they change with different subject pronouns in the present tense. We use prefixes, and sometimes suffixes, to show who is doing the action. Let's start with the first word, أعمل. أعمل. The alif hamza is added at the beginning to show that I am the one doing the action in the present tense, I work. The second word is تعمل. تعمل. The letter ta is added at the beginning to show that you, masculine singular, are doing the action. You work. Now let's look at the next word. تعملين. تعملين. The letter ta with ya and noon at the end shows that you, feminine singular, are doing the action. You work. Now let's look at this word. تعمل. تعمل. The same letter ta is also used to show that she is doing the action, she works. Finally, let's look at the last word in this singular present tense group. يعمل. يعمل. The letter ya is added at the beginning to show that he is doing the action. He works. Notice how you, masculine singular, and she have the same present tense form. تعمل. تعمل. Now let's look at how things change when we talk about dual forms. Let's start with the first word. يعملان. يعملان. We add ya at the beginning to show that they are the ones doing the action, and alif nun at the end to show that the number is 2. They too work, male or mixed group. The second word is تعملان. تعملان. We add ta at the beginning to show that you are the ones doing the action, and alif nun at the end to show that the number is 2. You two work, male, female, or mixed group. Finally, let's look at the last word in this dual present tense group. تعملان. تعملان. We add ta at the beginning to show that they, feminine, are the ones doing the action, and alif nun at the end to show that the number is 2. They too feminine work. Notice how you two and they too feminine have the same form. تعملان. This is similar to what we saw in the singular form, where the form is also the same. Now let's move on to the plural forms, which are used for more than two people. Let's start with the first word. نعمل. نعمل. The letter noon is added at the beginning to show that we are doing the action. We work. The second word is تعملون. تعملون. We add ta at the beginning and waw noon at the end to show that you, plural, are doing the action, masculine or mixed group. You work. Now let's look at this word. تعملنا. تعملنا. We add ta at the beginning and noon at the end to show that you, feminine plural, are doing the action. You work. Now let's look at the next word. يعملون. يعملون. We add ya at the beginning to show that they are the ones doing the action and waw noon at the end to show that it is plural, masculine or mixed group. They work. Finally, let's look at the last word in this plural present tense group. يعملنا. يعملنا. We add ya at the beginning to show that they are the ones doing the action and noon at the end to show that it is a feminine plural. They work. Note, in spoken Arabic, the dual form for two people, masculine, feminine, or mixed, and the feminine plural form are often not used. Speakers may use the masculine plural form instead in both cases. Now, let's summarize what we've learned in this lesson. First, in Arabic, verbs change depending on the subject. One person, singular. Two people, dual. More than two people, plural. Second, we saw a clear pattern. The beginning of the verb shows who is doing the action. The ending of the verb shows how many are doing it, singular, dual, or plural. Third, in Arabic, the present tense can mean both, depending on the context. I work or I am working. In the next lesson, Part 3, we will use all these forms in simple sentences, so stay tuned. النهاية, the end. If you want deeper learning and structured support, you can find links to my beginner and intermediate Arabic books in the channel description.